There are 7 simple rules about swimming that could save your life. Let's imagine. You look at your friend's vacation photos. He or she just got back from a trip to the sea. What do you feel? Envy? No. Is it anxiety? Then you're in the same boat as famous people like Richard Branson, Carmen Electra, Snoop Dogg, Sandra Bullock, and Snoop Dogg. All of these people are afraid of water, which can be a big problem if you don't trust your swimming skills. Our handy guide will help you finally feel like a fish in the water. You can do it, you just need to try. At the end of the video, you'll find a small bonus that could save your life one day. First, getting over fear. Fear is one of the hardest things people have to get past when they are trying to learn to swim. You might be surprised to learn that 60% of Americans are afraid of deep water and 45% are afraid of water over their heads. You can deal with this and show the world how brave you are by going into deep water or having water over your head. There is a simple way to do it: take in enough air, move around, and feel how the water lifts your body up to the surface. But don't forget that one step at a time. The depth shouldn't be more than 1 or 1.5 meters. Learning to breathe while swimming is number 2. Now, you can't deny that how you breathe in swimming is very important. Can you? So the next step is to learn how to do it right. Breathe in through your mouth when you are above the water and breathe out through your nose or mouth when you are under the water. Try to get into a groove. Holding your breath is another exercise you can try. You never know when it might be useful. #3. Getting to know the water. Change your mind if you think of the water as something hostile and dangerous. Imagine it's your best friend, who is kind, funny, and caring. Lay back on the surface of the water, put your arms out to your sides and take it easy. Feel how the water holds your weight and moves you slowly, as if you were on big swings. Or, you can lie on your front, put on a pair of goggles, and watch what's happening below. It will make you feel better about yourself in the water. This way, focusing on the world under the water will help you switch your attention and calm down. Figure out how to use your legs. If you've already done all of these things, let's move on to swimming. First, you have to figure out how to use your legs. The crawl is the name of this move. You need to stretch your arms out and grab a swimming board or the side of the pool. If you can stand still, move one leg up and down and then do the same thing with the other leg. It will work out better if you only slightly bend your legs as you try to spread your feet apart. Instead, you should only move your hips. One more exercise you can do is called the breaststroke. You have to put your hands on a swimming board and spread your legs out and back in different directions while bending your knees and pushing forward. Don't get embarrassed. If you feel like you look like a frog, that's because it's meant to be that way. Congratulations! If you can use your legs with confidence and rhythm, this level is over and you can move on to the next one. The next level will teach you how to use your arms. Let's go back to the crawl. Start working your legs using the crawl method. At the same time, put your arms next to your torso and start lifting them over the water, making half circles in the air. Stretch your head back as far as you can as your arms go under the water. They should draw half circles at your body level and then go back to where they started. Make sure that your hands are spread out and that you paddle in order. Now, move your arms one at a time to your front paddle. You should move your arms under the water in half circles each time you return to the starting position. When your arm rises into the air, breathe in and turn your head toward it. You shouldn't forget to move your arms and legs in sync with each other. If you feel comfortable enough, you can try breaststroke. To do it, Push forward with your legs and stretch your arms forward like an arrow. Then, spread your arms out at the same time in a half-circle motion that is symmetrical, bringing them together at your breastbone and then moving them back to where they started. When you spread your arms out, lift your head above the water, and breathe in. This is a very important step. If you still don't like how your head feels when it's underwater, you can swim with your head always up. Number 6. Getting nowhere. Great. You feel like a pro now, but don't go swimming across the Bosphorus just yet. For example, you still need to learn how to tread water vertically. To do this, move your legs like you would for the breaststroke, dragging the water under you. Then, spread your arms out to your sides and move them in circles. It will help you stay in the water. Another option is to tuck your legs in and move your arms in circular motions away from your body to make it look like you're riding a bike. Learning to swim underwater is number 7. Now you can be sure to get the most out of any trip by the sea. But there's still one thing that can make the whole thing even more interesting. It's swimming underwater. How to move on to the next step, push off the floor and dive under the water from where you're standing. Form a narrow shape with your arms in front of you, then pull your chin down toward your chest but don't touch it. Push slightly forward in the direction of a point in front of you. When you're in the water, you can use the arm movements of the breaststroke by pushing forward every time you stretch your arms out. You can also use one leg at a time, like you do with the breaststroke and crawl, or move like a dolphin in waves. If so, you'll probably like how flippers can help you swim this way. It's a big deal. Safety is most important. Now it looks like you're ready to go to the big water. But remember that safety is the most important thing. And if you think that swimming after drinking a glass of wine is a good idea, you are wrong. Don't swim if you have been drinking. If you start to hurt, feel dizzy, or have cramps, get out of the water right away. Don't do what they do. For example, jumping off a cliff can be very dangerous. You should only swim on well-kept sand beaches without strong currents where there are lifeguards and the water is checked often. As a promised bonus, there is some information that not everyone knows but that everyone has to know. If you are swimming in the ocean, there is a chance that you could get caught in a tide that would take you away from the shore. It's important to keep your head. Don't try to fight the tide, or you won't have enough strength to get to the shore. Instead, try to control your breathing. Stop freaking out and try to get closer to the shore by swimming first parallel to it and then, little by little, across the tide to get closer. So, that's all. Enjoy the water and make sure all of your swims are safe. If you want to join us on the bright side, don't forget to click the like button below the video and subscribe. We have a lot of interesting and helpful videos for you to watch.